It's time for us to go live using StreamYard and connecting to Chris. Good morning, Chris. Good to be chatting to you. So, Chris, we got to talk about Mega Oxygen. What exactly is Mega Oxygen?
So, Mega Oxygen is a capsule that increases the blood flow in your body. It boosts your immune system and is extremely important in helping the body to heal itself, fight critical diseases, and just feel generally very well.
Fantastic. I think some people might want to make notes as they listen to this interview. So if you do have a pen and paper, or grab your mobile phone and open the notes department there. But is it really possible that you get oxygen in a capsule? How exactly does that work?
Yeah, that's so amazing, Jonathan. It's actually amazing that this company, Oxygen Products, has managed to get oxygen into a capsule. So Mega Oxygen contains magnesium peroxide, which is, if you know the formula, it's MgO2. So that's where the oxygen comes in. We're not going to go into a scientific talk here, but Mega Oxygen contains magnesium peroxide, vitamin C, selenium, Sutherlandia, and other vitamins.
Fantastic. Will Mega Oxygen be good for asthmatic people, such as people who have difficulty breathing, even those who suffer from COPD?
Yeah, so that's chronic obstructive pulmonary disease, and that is definitely the truth. I'm someone that battles myself with asthma, with chronic asthma. So let's firstly deal with the COPD. So chronic obstructive pulmonary disease includes chronic bronchitis. This is when the bronchi, or the large air passages, are inflamed and scarred, and emphysema, so in which the alveoli are damaged. So that's a chronic problem. It develops over many years and is usually caused by cigarette smoking. And as I said before, that's why it's called COPD. Now, Mega Oxygen helps people with asthma, people who are struggling with breathing, and definitely for people with COVID problems or symptoms of COVID. We have a wonderful testimony, and we'll talk about that a little bit later.
So what if I'm a healthy person and do not have COVID? How can Mega Oxygen be useful to me?
So as you know, everyone is taking vitamin supplements these days. You know, it's something that's part of our life. And Mega Oxygen contains vitamin C, zinc, moringa, and the benefits of magnesium peroxide. So Mega Oxygen keeps your body healthy and boosts your immune system.
Sure, that is really cool. So how do you use Mega Oxygen capsules? What is the kind of dosage that one needs, and how does it work?
That's a very good question, Jonathan. And as we said, you know, even if you're not ill, there is a dosage to take. If you think of our sedentary kind of lifestyle, when I say that, I mean a lot of us are not exercising enough. So the dosage for those of us that are just normal, healthy people would be 1 capsule 3 times a day with a glass and a half of clean water. And that would be called our maintenance program. And then for those that have chronic diseases like diabetes, asthma, even you would be surprised to hear those that have arthritis, that kind of condition where you would need to take 2 capsules 3 times a day on an empty stomach, again, with a glass and a half of water. And then in chronic or acute, not chronic, but acute situations like we have now in the pandemic, where people are getting so sick and they're battling to breathe, they're battling just to function normally. You know, you get so many symptoms that are horrendous, body aches and so on. So there the dosage is at least 3 capsules 3 times a day. Again, with the Mega Oxygen, one has to remember to take it on an empty stomach and with a glass and a half of water.
Oh, fantastic. So easy like that. And of course, when one purchases the product, all those details are on the leaflet.
Yes.
Okay. So just briefly touch on the science. And as you said earlier, it's not a science discussion. And then also tell us about somebody who used Mega Oxygen and how that helped them.
For sure. So Mega Oxygen capsule is produced in the small, the Mega Oxygen is actually dissolved in the small intestine of our bodies. And this is why it's necessary to take it on an empty stomach, because it's not going to harm you if you don't, but you're going to get the best benefits if you take it on an empty stomach. So typically half an hour or more before your meal in the morning, or 3 hours after you've eaten. And so the science behind it is this. In the small intestine, the magnesium peroxide that is bound to the vitamin C molecule, which is inside here in this capsule, gets dissolved, and then it gets absorbed into your bloodstream. And in the bloodstream is a enzyme called catalase. Now, the catalase releases the oxygen from the magnesium peroxide, and that then attaches it to your blood cells. We know that the blood cells carry oxygen and a whole lot of other things too throughout the body.
Yeah.
And that's how it happens. Yeah.
Okay.
So,
fantastic. Yeah.
yes.
As we wrap it up quickly, there's so much to talk about, but of course, we're going to give a number for people if they've got questions, if they need more answers, if they specifically. So stand by. We're going to give that number in just a moment. But just quickly tell us, Chris, about somebody who used Mega Oxygen and how it helped them.
Particularly now in the pandemic, it was a very good friend of mine's brother-in-law in Johannesburg. He couldn't get into any hospital. His symptoms were he was battling to breathe really badly. His oxygen levels were as low as 78%. And so in his particular case, we put him on a very high dosage of Mega Oxygen 3 times a day. And I promise you, within 3 days, this guy could start breathing again. So it's amazing to know that this stuff works really fast. And given in the right dosage at the right time, Mega Oxygen is what's going to help you get through any kind of crisis in this pandemic right now.
Where can people find the product, and what are the contact details if they want to ask more questions?
Right. So Mega Oxygen you can buy at your independent pharmacy or health shop. And if you don't find it there, you can call our office on 021 557 0446. I'll give that number again, 021 557 0446. And that's for the Mega Oxygen.
And of course, Mega Oxygen is not the only product that the company manufactures. Just quickly touch on some of the other ones, if you don't mind.
Sure. We have heart health, we have super vitamins, and we have water life. And if you want to know more about those products, please call our office.
The number again, if you don't mind.
Yes, is 021 557 0446.
Thank you so much, Chris. So
Thanks,
we look
John.
forward to people telling us about their experiences with Mega Oxygen, but so great to chat to you this morning. And we wish you and the rest of the people at the company all of the best.
Thank you, Jonathan. Have a lovely day, everybody.
You say that